And we are live. This your boy Diddy Knows Ball, back with another live stream. I know it's been a minute. I've been having to get my what did they call it? My Wi-Fi. Even though now I got an Ethernet cable plugged in, but it's a lot of basketball. We got Thunder versus Timberwolves game 4 reaction. I'm gonna be looking at the final NBA awards. All the NBA awards are out for the 2025-24-25 season. And I will be going over the NBA parity. Is this the new NBA parity era? And probably go touch on some page Beckers, touch on some more things like that. But say, man, game 4 of Thunder versus Timberwolves. Say, bro, I said it, I made it a short, and I was like, I've never been so disappointed in Anthony Edwards ever in my life. It was literally egregious. Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle combined to take 20 shots. They combined to take 20 shots. And that is egregious because that comes down between your number one option and your number two option. That comes down to them taking 5 shots a quarter combined, man. And um say, bro, the Timberwolves didn't sell the series, man. Anthony Edwards sold the series. My whole thing is you go out on your shield. That's a term in boxing to where it's like, yeah, you might lose the fight, but you go out swinging. You don't quit. You don't give up. Say, man, the way Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle played, bro, I can't rock with it, bro. I'd rather Anthony Edwards go 7 for 30 than 5 for 13. I'd rather Julius Randle go 6 for 18 than 1 for 7, bro. That's just me personally, Chris. My thing is Dante DiVincenzo. Let's go ahead and let me look at the box score so I won't be talking too crazy. But let's see. See, look. And J Dub, hey, Chris, don't you ever disrespect J Dub ever again in life, boy. Ever again in life. Uh, but yeah, look at J Dub. J Dub went 13 for 24. He started the game and ended the game beautifully. But look at SGA. This is the difference between what SGA did and what Anthony Edwards did. Anthony Edwards took 13 shots. SGA took 30. SGA took 10 more shots than Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle combined. He only hit 13 of them. He got to the line a lot. He didn't really do too much from three, but he consistently stayed in attack mode, man. For Anthony Edwards, bruh, bruh, you too good, man. Anthony Edwards took less shots than Kill Alexander Walker. He took less shots than Jaden McDaniels. That's never gonna cut it, bro. And the thing with Julius Randle only took 7 shots. This is ridiculous, man. So I'm not with you, Chris. Timberwolves didn't sell the series, and Julius Randle sold the series. This was the game, bro, because y'all blew him out in game 3. This was the game. Come on, man. When you get this kind of production from Jaden McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo, and Nikhil Alexander Walker, them dudes combined for 65 points between the three of them. They combined for 65 points. And I'm not one of them people who's gonna be like, man, one game determined the series, but this one game determined the series, bro. Because I think I heard Stephen A say if the the Timberwolves win game 4, that is going 7. I still think Timberwolves got another game in them. I think if Anthony Edwards got any cojones like we think, that he should come out going crazy in game 5. They gotta win game 5. If they don't win game 5, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards a little crazy going into 2026. I ain't gonna cap. I'm looking at him a little crazy going into 2026. I ain't lying. But I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. So that is that. I think what am I what else? Cause I oh yeah. We finna look at the X. We finna look at the X. These dudes do not be playing. Let's go. Cause I know it's trending. I know it's trending. Oh, are they making fun of Richard Jefferson? I do want to. Welcome to Twitter, where everyone has a sports analyst they hate and one they love, and they will tell you whenever that person is on television. That's hilarious. Live look at Richard Jefferson fight the free throw merchant propaganda. Hmm. And see, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even watching. I wasn't even. I don't know about y'all because they say another night of Doris Burke and Richard Jefferson. But I watched the Insight cast with. I think that was Ryan. I don't want to make a mistake, but it was like Kurt Goldsberry, Tim Legger. I think it was Ryan Rucco. It was like an alternate cast because I can't stand Richard Jefferson. I can't stand Richard Jefferson. I really can't, bro. I love Mike Breen, and I don't mind Doris Burke. Everybody hate Doris Burke, but I don't mind Doris Burke. It's Richard Jefferson that's the problem for me. Put Mark Jones right there. Like, oh, man, I don't know. I'll take Corey Alexander over Richard Jefferson at this point. But yeah, um, it's crazy. I thought I was the only one who couldn't stand Richard Jefferson. We really used to have it all. Now we gotta listen to Doris Burke and Richard Jefferson. They're killing these dudes, man. Doris Burke calls SGA a free throw merchant. Richard Jefferson and these times the data literally says otherwise. Actually, I agree with you. Oh, see, I watched the Insight cast. I wonder if they got Insight cast. Insight cast has to be the worst shit the NBA ever thought of. I don't want to hear this niggas talk through the entire game. ESPN, I want you to know I'm only watching the Insight Cast stream on ESPN2 because I don't want to listen to Doris Burke for 3 hours. Also, Tim Legler is the man. Damn, people hate the Insight Cast. I thought it was way better than fucking Richard Jefferson now. And he said we vote with our dollar. Get Doris Burke off my TV. The hate for Doris Burke is crazy. Hating on the Insight Cast is crazy. I think NBA fans just hate on everything at this point. The Insight Cast is not that bad. Well, people really hate the Insight Cast though. Mm. Let me see if I can find. So inside NBA Western Conference Finals, watch Insight Cast, ESPN's newest way of reimagining the game. Avatar shot charts, virtual 3D replays. I did like the virtual 3D replays where it shows people's where they was taking shots and making shots from. Immersive replay analysis and a detailed statistical look at dunks are just a few offerings of tonight's game. Two Timberwolves is Thunder Outcast. ESPN has been pushing the media industry forward through its compelling storytelling and innovative use of technology since our inception. The latest example of reimagining how games are watched is through our NBA Western Conference Finals Insight Cast. The Insight Cast is an in-depth, data-driven exploration of the NBA Western Conference Finals, featuring expert statistical analysis and compelling visuals. Product elements include avatar shot charts, virtual 3D replays, immersive replay analysis, and a detailed statistical look at dunks. The Altcast debuted for Game 1 of the Minnesota Timberwolves versus OKC Thunder series and will continue for Games 2 and 3 on ESPN2, Game 2 to 9. Ryan Rucco, Tim Legler, and Kirk Goldsberry. Like I said, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Uh, Now, yeah, I like, man, I low key like the ESPN Insight cast over the regular casting. The fact they got rid of their best commentary teams crazy. I think the commentary teams for pretty much everybody has been kind of bad. The commentary teams has been bad for TNT and ESPN in my opinion, my personal humble opinion. But yeah, so yeah, you know, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle sold the series for Timberwolves in my opinion. Great showing for the role players, and they wasted game 4 at home. So that sums up that. Let's look at these NBA awards. Let's look at these NBA awards. So as we know, SGA won MVP. The first team All NBA is Giannis, SGA, Jokic, Mitchell, Tatum. Am I the only person that I'm just debating, thinking about is Donovan Mitchell? And is Donovan Mitchell uh the guy for All NBA? Let's look at the second team. Who's on the second team? Where they got the second team at? Uh well, I guess they finna show us. So that's the first team. Second team was Brunson and Steph, LeBron, Mobley. Real quick. Let's see what Brunson, because Brunson and Ant versus Mitchell. What Donovan Mitchell do this season? So 24-25, he played 71 games, 24 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 44 from the field, 37 from 3. I mean, and I get it, their team was going crazy, but 26, 7 and 3, 48, 38, 65 games. Anthony Edwards, 79 games, 28, 6 and 5. Yeah, Ant probably should have got that spot. Ant or Brunson probably should have been first team. Uh Ant probably should have got first team. What the hell did I do to the? But yeah, Ant probably should have got first team or Brunson because Brunson was 26, 7, and 3, 65 games, 49 from the field, 38 from 3, 82 from the line. And 28, 6, and 5 in defense. I probably would have linked Ant for first team instead of D Mitch. No offense. 45 from the field, 40 from the field from the 3. Yeah, sorry, D Mitch. You just was not good enough to be first team, in my opinion. Sorry. But let's continue. So I literally probably would swap out Ant and Donovan Mitchell for second team. And I probably would swap out K not on second team. Okay, no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. K 26, 9, and 6, 47, 36. And it felt like that. Putting him on third team is crazy. Putting him on third team is crazy. LeBron was 24, 8 and 8. 24, 8 and 8 versus 26, 9 and 6, 47 and 36, 51 and 38. That's close, but I would lean Cade, bro. His team was just way worse. I would lean Cade. Now let's look at Steph. 25, 6 and 4, 79, 45 from the field, 40 from 3. Hell nah. Oh yeah, nah. They capping. No, they capping. So I would have been Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Cade Cunningham, LeBron, Evan Mobley. And I would have put Steph on third team. Yeah. Other than that, I like it. Damn. Nah, Steph didn't deserve second team over Cade, bro. Steph needs to be swapped with Cade. Donovan Mitchell needs to be swapped with Ant. Yep, that's my take on the awards for All NBA on that point. And SGA was the worthy MVP for sure. Let's look at the all defensive team. So we have Dyson Daniels, Lou Dort, Draymond, Mobley, Amin, first team. I like it. Second team, Kamara. Oh, whoa, Kamara got some love. Okay. Rudy. The Rudy Gobert shit, bro. Zubac. Glad to see Zubac there. Glad to see J Dub there. J Dub really cleaned up. I would have put OG in instead of Rudy. I would either put OG. They have who got votes? OG, bro. I probably would put in OG over. I'd put OG in over Gobert for sure. I definitely. RC, what up, dog? DJ the Wolves tribe, but man, Thunder, they just got our number this playoffs. We gotta play our young guys more next year. Say, I want to see more Terrence Shannon Jr. from y'all. RC. I want to see. I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about Dillingham, and I don't know how I feel about y'all picking up Bones. But I definitely want to see Mo Shannon Jr. I want to see less of Mike Conley. I don't know if Julius Randle gonna be in y'all future. We'll see how Game 5 go. but I didn't like what I seen. Julius Randle has too many. Man, Julius Randle had too many mistakes. RC, I already argued with Chris about that. Y'all didn't sell Randle and so they combined for 20 shots between two of them. I thought that was the biggest. I thought that was the biggest thing. I thought that was the biggest thing, bro. Nah, I don't think y'all sold RC. I ain't gonna count. But so all defensive team. Who else was? So Kamara, Rudy Gobert, Jaren Jackson, J Dub, Zubac. First team was Dyson Daniels, Lou Dort, Draymond, Mobley, Amin. Draymond probably was a second teamer this year, bro. But nah, he could have stayed. He could stay. Let's look at the rookies. So Stephon Castle, Edie, Reese Shea, Sarge, other one. This year's rookies was garbage, bro. I ain't gonna say garbage. I ain't gonna do that. But this wasn't a great rookie class. It was some solid role players. They solid role players. Stephon Castle being rookie of the year, but says all you need to know though. We need to give up Dilly and a few others for Walton Clayton Jr. on draft night. RC, I think the Timberwolves, I think y'all need more basketball IQ, bro. Y'all need more basketball IQ. I don't think y'all need nobody else to take any more shots. Jaden McDaniels, as long as Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, and Nas Reed continue to improve, y'all will be good. Now y'all got to put in players with better basketball IQ around them, man. Timberwolves sold their opportunity to win this series for real. Chris said, why you keep saying the Timberwolves? That was Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. They match up with OKC if they playing right. They do. That was bro. Dante I just said Dante DiVincenzo, Jaden McDaniels, and Nickeil Alexander Walker combined for like 65 points. They combined for like 65 points. They combined for 22 plus 23. That's 55. Yeah, 55 plus another 21. That's 60. Yeah, they combined for like 65 points. Three bench players combined for 65 points. Look at this. Look at that. Look. We talked about it, RC. Yep. We ended up with Cooper Flag, bro. Don't do that, man. We lost Luka. We got Cooper Flag, man. That's how it go, man. Y'all ended up with who Timberwolves ended up with? Y'all ended up with Rob Dillingham and Terrence Shannon Jr. at like late first round. So y'all all right. You know what I'm saying? Let us shine a little bit, RC out. Let us shine, man. Every Western Conference Finals, we let a duo cook us up. Last year it was Kyrie and Luka, and this year is SGA and Jalen Williams. Yep, no, that's facts. And Brunson better than Luka though. Bro, Brunson has been getting cooked. Have y'all seen that? Wait, hold on. Let me finish these awards real quick. Cause I haven't seen all the awards. I think I've seen all the awards, bro. So SGA won MVP, Castle Rookie of the Year, and Mobley Player of the Year. Dyson Daniels MIP, Peyton Pritchard 6th Man of the Year. I thought that should have been what's the dude name? That's the one I didn't agree with. Kenny Atkinson Coach of the Year. I didn't agree with that. Clutch Player, Hustle Award. Yeah. This year's awards wasn't all that. Yeah. But the Knicks win one game versus the Pacers. Now they acting like they head into the finals. I'm like, pump y'all brakes. The Knicks, say, bro, that's what I've been meaning. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear the audio. They have been cooking the Knicks. Jeff Teague, Brunson, and I'll go watch. I spelled Brunson wrong. But look,
it's a party. It's a party.
Glitch.
Take control plug.
Stutter? What the?
Hey man, we got the production team in here at midnight. You know what time it is? The real 520 in the real morning. Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers going to the NBA Finals. So I'm in here with Bishop Young Nacho. Everybody who joined us, good evening. How y'all what? Built to ass in the garden again.
What's good? 520 Moot?
520 Moot is at your local bar celebrating right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go live with him in about 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He's getting some B-roll for us out there. It's wild in the Indiana streets right now.
Can y'all hear the video?
Bishop, what's up? Where that weak ass jersey at? Yeah, right over there where it belongs. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
It's up at Kilroy's right now.
I want to. It's live in Brothers.
Brothers is going crazy.
Before I start my real shit here, shout out to brother. Shout out to Tyrese Daddy. Hopefully, you ain't got hung yet. Pascal Siakam, he killed tonight.
On me.
Hey, let's keep it all the way true.
Oh God! Shout out to P Skills. Welcome to the playoffs, Pascal.
We got it
for you, bro. You came up at a good time, my boy.
This was a big game. I wanted to make that the first thing I said on the show.
Yeah, shout out to P Skills. Yes, sir, Ski.
Very efficient.
Yeah.
You solidified. Not really. I can't say solidified. You made it seem like, or made it known that you're the number one option on the team.
I've been telling people, hold on. I've been telling everybody that. Everybody act like I'm crazy, bro. Everybody that watch basketball know Pascal Siakam is the most talented scorer on Indiana Pacers, bro. Can we finally, why does it take so long for everybody to admit stuff that's so easy to see? It kills me. Pascal Siakam is the guy in Indiana. He has to score. We see what happened in game 3 when he didn't score as much. They look like garbage, man. We see when Halliburton don't get the production from Siakam, he don't get the production from Nesmith, he don't get the production from Nembhard. Say, man, he not out here getting 40. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Because Tyrese got off to a slow start.
I mean, let's talk about it, man. Hell of a game tonight. Let's be very clear. Between the Pacers and Knicks. Game 2 was crazy. Pascal Siakam is the reason why the Pacers won this game. Single-handedly kept us in this game. The first quarter, he scored all of our points. Listen, man. We heard Gilbert Arenas talking crazy. Everybody saying, you know what I'm saying? He ain't like that. He showed up tonight. He was the best player in this game tonight for sure. Shout out to Pascal Siakam. Holding it down, man.
You know what got foggy, though, for me? It was in the first half. Cat was killing.
Yes, sir.
And New York took him out. Like that last 3 minutes, it was like at the 5-minute mark in the second quarter. They took him out. And he was rolling. He had scored 9 in that quarter or whatever it was, and they took him out. That was just bad coaching. And he shout out to Tibbs, but that was just a bad move right there. Let them cook. And they had kind of a lead. You know, they was kind of moving. But like you said, P Skills, Pascal, whatever y'all call him, he was hooping. He carried them. But I got to give it to Tyrese.
Okay.
His fourth quarter, like what he doing in the fourth,
yeah,
he's really solidifying himself as a superstar. Like his fourth quarter presence is crazy. Yeah. Like he ain't ducking no smoke.
I ain't gonna start. He is good, bro. Halliburton good in the fourth quarter. He really is, man. But Halliburton is only allowed to be really good in the fourth quarter because he has possibly the best collection of role players in the NBA outside of OKC. That's why I do want to see the OKC versus the Pacers because I think that's gonna be a 5-game series to OKC. Y'all heard it here first.
Smoke in the fourth. He going at boys, and it surprised me to see Jalen Brunson running from that. Because he was hedging hard on screens and Tyrese was pointing him out, looking for him. They both was doing the same shit, running from each other.
Yeah.
But to see Jalen Brunson when he actually got on him, you know, Tyrese.
Facts. Halliburton and Jalen Brunson run from each other. Halliburton, you like 6'5", though. Halliburton's so fucking soft and skinny, bro.
Eyes lit up, hit a big 3. And it's just like, damn. Like, I love both of y'all. I love both of their games so much, but damn, like, somebody gotta have a little bit of pride, you know what I mean? I guess that's why I fuck with Nembhard.
Yeah,
cause he killed and he'll guard the best player, even though he is what he is, but he ain't a star, but he ain't ducking it though.
No, he not.
Nah, and that's the one thing I always say, especially him, needs to be even Bitter Mathurin. They don't duck from that matchup.
You hear that, right? Go play that shit again, bro.
Somebody gotta have a little bit of pride, you know what I mean? I guess that's why I fuck with Nembhard.
Let's hear this again.
Because he killed and he'll guard the best player, even though he is what he is, but he ain't a star, but he ain't ducking it though.
No, he not.
No, and that's the one thing I always say, especially him, needs to be even Bitter Mathurin.
See, I love this topic. Shout out Jeff Teague for giving Nembhard his props, man. He guards the best player and he still get 8-9 shots and still end up with 10 to 15 points every night, bro. He guard one of the best guards and he still get you 10 to 15 points every night on a low volume, bro. This is the first person I ever seen say anything about Nembhard and shouted him out in that way. I've been saying that shit for 2 years now. What do you mean, man?
They don't duck from that matchup.
Nah,
if you going at me, I'm going at you type. And Neesmith, we have seen historically. Listen, those free throws he hit were so big.
That corner three he hit him and Miles, man. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Neesmith, whatever his deal is, y'all better extend that motherfucker. I don't know what year he's
locked in for another 2 years. We are great there.
Next year,
Tim's got to get it together. He also said cat down in the fourth quarter
for a long time.
And I was going to ask y'all that first things first. Man, I know that Mitchell Robinson gives you a lot of impact, but it was smart for Rick Carlisle to use that hacker strategy, you know what I'm saying, when it mattered in the fourth.
Yep.
I don't understand why Cat was on the bench so long. I really don't.
It's kind of crazy because historically he plays the guy so much, and I think it's starting to fuck with his head a little bit. Like, ride him out. Shit, you done did it all year. Fuck it. Play him out. Play the whole game now. Like, play him the whole game.
Yeah, and they didn't seem fatigued because this game was at their pace really until spurts of the third and spurts of the fourth. Like, free throw line, time to catch up. Look at the minutes, not high at all, especially what they compare to. Only Mikal Bridges gonna play the whole game. We know how he would.
Yeah. He played the whole game, but he caught on late too. He had a slow start as well. So.
Most definitely. But again, in late game situations, Mikal Bridges was hitting all types of middies. Like you say, he went 50% from the field. I'd rather see that than Jalen Brunson.
The Knicks, you know how the Knicks lose these games, bro? Jalen Brunson holds the ball for the shot clock is 24 seconds. He's holding that bitch for 17. Trying to get a pick and roll. Bring another dude. I'm going one-on-one.
Say, man, I'm so glad he said it. I said it in our group chat. Jalen Brunson pound the hell out the rock. He got to understand as a point guard, Mikal Bridges has Tyrese Halliburton on him in the series. Tyrese Halliburton is one of the scariest defenders I've ever seen. He's literally looks scared when it's a good offensive player in front of him, bro. Mikal Bridges, even though I said he was one of the worst first options in NBA history, he still is good enough to take advantage of Tyrese Halliburton. Jalen Brunson has to get off the ball and let Mikal Bridges at least attempt to cook Tyrese Halliburton because it's crazy, bro.
If he don't make it, it's like, fuck. You know what I mean?
You name a nigga Mr. Clutch, bro. He gonna feel like shit. It's
all the real Mr. Clutch plays for the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton.
But it's the way he hold the ball. They don't get no rhythm. Like that's why when he comes out the game, all of a sudden the pace pick up, the tempo pick up. All of a sudden you see people start hooping a little bit. He
complaining in real time about Brunson, bro.
Hell of a player. He makes tough shots. He does all that, but he hold it for 18 seconds, and then they get one attempt. Luckily, Mitchell Robinson be in the game. They might get a second, and some of these guys get a shot attempt because he got an offensive rebound. But other than that, he got the ball for 18 seconds. I was like, no way in hell I want to hoop like that. That's how I knew the Pacers was gonna win this game. As soon as I watched the game start, I was like, oh, Jalen Brunson on that. They gonna lose.
And you know what, to your
do y'all think Jalen Brunson is a ball hog? Don't trust his teammates. Why has because I the fact that everybody's noticing it all at the same time, like what's up with that, bro? Like, is he overpounding the rock to y'all?
To your point, like you said last game, when he goes out in the fourth, OG gets 5 quick points. It's like everybody morale kind of. I mean, we ain't putting no narratives out there, but it's like, damn, I get to shoot now. I get a chance to touch the ball right now.
Yeah, but campaigning to move the ball, like when, like you said, Cat going, and that's that quarter. Cat going.
I ain't gonna. I'm sorry, I keep pausing the video, but that's the crazy thing though. When Jalen Brunson goes out, like when he had foul trouble, and then when he goes out, sometimes the Knicks go on a run, even with them sorry ass dudes they got on their bench. Man, that's very telling.
On a crazy little run of his own, he getting the ball, they posting him, he going doing his shit. But when Jalen Brunson out there, he don't get to touch that motherfucker.
He got that James Harden, goddamn Russell Westbrook type shit
on me,
ball dominant. But I don't know, man. That was this is when I can't hate on the Pacers on this one.
I can't either.
Like this game, any other game, I'm hating. But this one right here, nah, they beat their ass. It was really too close to comfort for me because I feel like the Pacers supposed to air these niggas out.
Free throws. Jesus Christ, please stop missing free throws. I'm happy we hit all the ones we needed to in the fourth. My Lord, missing 6 free throws in the playoff game is crazy.
Right.
But this is my point. Also, another thing that happened in this game, I really dissect this game because I wanted to watch it for real, to give a real opinion instead of just being hating on DJ. I really want to give an opinion. So like watching it, which makes the Pacers good, is Miles Turner. Like even though Bradley came in and
I hate how Miles Turner moves, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Miles Turner is a hell of a center. He's a hell of a center role player, can hit the three. He does it and plays the right way, takes us along. But man, I hate the way he moves, man. I hate watching Miles Turner run up and down the court, bro.
He almost lost shot.
He played 5 minutes and was detrimental.
Yeah, but
Jesus Christ.
If you see like down the stretch, Tyrese gets a switch with Jalen Brunson. He drives him to the basket. Mitchell Robinson helps Miles Turner open for a corner three. nobody else in the NBA besides the Knicks, they don't use cat right. So nobody else plays that way and has a center that can stretch the floor like that. That's the reason why the Pacers are good. Because Miles Turner stretches the floor like that.
Yeah,
like your
he
space,
opened it up even if he ain't
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah, your spacing is so good.
Yeah.
That's why guys like TJ McConnell are effective.
Yes.
Like he would not be that effective if he played with a 5-man who was a poster that stood in the paint because he can't really shoot.
All you have to do is wait till our second unit is fully in, and he in there with Thomas Bryant. Them layups that he get are gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Those are middies. Shout out to TJ Nash. Them middies was clutch tonight.
Yeah,
my boy was knocking that midi down.
Really
okay, because I'm pretty much done with it anyway. But see, you know what it is, RC? I'm glad you brought this up. Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart are so sometimes players. I said this in the group chat too. Chris, you can attest. I said Josh Hart needs to come off the bench. Mitchell Robinson needs to start. And Mikal Bridges needs to be given the ball when Tyrese Halliburton is guarding him. RC, Tyrese Halliburton is guarding Mikal Bridges. Why isn't Jalen Brunson giving him the ball? Like hey man, these dudes be becoming superstars and then they forget how to play basketball a lot of times. I love Jalen Brunson, but you gotta keep it a buck. I call bro cardio hard. He mainly just running around, and every blue moon he might do something. Hey, I like Josh Hart. I think he complains too much for a role player. And but I do think he's been having a good playoffs. I don't know if this is the series for him. Let me see what he been doing this series. Because it felt like, man, I honestly remember just feeling like, man, he shouldn't be playing over Mitchell Robinson. So against Indiana, he's done had 8 points, 6 points, and 8 points. In 44 minutes, he had 8 points. 29 minutes, he had 6. 34, he had 8. So cardio hard is a little crazy. The rebounding numbers is crazy, though. 13, 16 for a dude that's like 6'4". But yeah, man, Josh Hart, man, he ain't been looking better than Mitch. Robinson. Yep, Mitchell Robinson. It don't look the craziest, but the very impactful when it comes to rebounding and the blocks, man. And he been playing some good perimeter defense for a bit. But let's look at Jalen Brunson real quick. Look, how many shots has he taken? Jalen Brunson has taken 25 shots. That's crazy. 27 shots, 18 shots. But I mean, these dudes take a lot of shots, man. Shay, how many shots has SGA taken? SGA is taking 27, 21, and 13. So I mean, it's probably not that crazy. Brunson be gunning a lot. He a scorer though. His stats sometimes inflated. He's clutch, but I don't know, man. 5 fouls every game is crazy work. He's like 6'1", RC. He's only like 6'1". He's like 6'1". Like 6'1", bro. Don't Miles Turner look like Kwame Brown? Miles Turner does kind of look like Kwame Brown. Kind of look like Kwame Brown, bro. He kind of looks like Kwame Brown. What other stuff did I have to get to? Oh man, because we seen some of the Brunson. Let me see what people are saying. Let me see what people are saying. Oh. Let me read some of the comments. Let me read some of the comments on the Jeff T video. As a Knicks fan, I said several times throughout the playoffs that the Knicks need to learn to move without the ball. Jalen does hold it too long. The offense one-dimensional. People got Spicy P was the second option behind Kawhi and the Raptors chip run. Given the Regents actually said in order for the Pacers to win, Siakam has to play like the best player because he is the best player on their team. Crazy part as a Knicks fan is that when we seen how the ball moved so well in the regular season when Brunson was hurt, and now he's trying to play hero ball. Yep. Damn. And the world done turned on Brunson that quick, man. The world done turned on Brunson, bro. Look at these comments. The world done turned on Brunson. Yeah. Maybe it's this better. But yeah, look at it. The world is turned on Brunson, bro. It said Jeff T, Halliburton props, wild times we live in. They say Cat for a long period of time because he was constantly getting cooked on defense rotations, not showing hard enough on the pick and roll, has mental lapses way too often. Yep. That's what happens when you have superstar expectations. Was Brunson ever really that? Bro, are you serious? Yes, he just needs to get off the ball a little bit more. He is a superstar, bro. Jalen Brunson is arguably a top 5 player in the league, man. Is Chet a superstar, Chris? We ain't talked about Chet versus J Dub. J Dub made an all defensive team. He made an all-star game, and he made an all NBA team. What you got to say about that, Chris? Nah, let's talk about it, Chris. What you got to say about Chet versus J Dub now? Don't you ever disrespect J Dub ever again in life, man. Don't you ever disrespect J Dub ever again in life. J Dub is way better than Chet. Chet is a great role player. J Dub is the second option on a dominant team that almost won 70 games. And don't you ever forget it, nigga. Yes, J Dub is better than Chet. Yes, we putting that to bed right now. J Dub is better than Chet. We putting that to bed right now. Yeah. J Dub was handed what? He was handed what? What was he handed, Chris? Yeah. Y'all better quit playing. Everybody y'all disrespected that I like, man, y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. The only person that disappointed me was Donovan Mitchell, and it wasn't really Donovan Mitchell. It was injury problems, man. You was really quiet about this all year until these last couple games. Yes, did you not see Thunder versus Nuggets game 7? Did you not just see what happened tonight against the Thunder? I mean, against the Timberwolves? J-Dub is constantly and consistently getting better. He started out very rocky. So, yes, I was quiet. He was stinking it up, but it wasn't over. I said last year, I said he stunk it up. We're going to give him this year. And then when he started playing like trash against the Nuggets, I'm like, oh, man, I called him out. And then game 7, he got it together. And he's been pretty good against the Timberwolves this series. So as long as SGA and J-Dub play like a true number 1 and number 2, they winning the NBA Finals, bro. It is what it is, Chris. It is what it is, dog. So stop hating. Stop hating. Let's look. Matter of fact, let's see what's going on with this. Chet Holmgren. What are you doing in the playoffs, sir? So against Minnesota, he had 15. So let's see what he did against Minnesota. This is the numbers for Chet Holmgren. So and he had 15, 22, and 10. I guess they don't have game 4 stats. What did he do in game 4? Chet. Oh, yeah, he had 21 and 7, 3 blocks and a steal. I ain't gonna start. Defensively, Chet is crazy. Defensively, Chet goes crazy. Chet chooses to fall back, but if we being honest, J-Dub could be gone and it wouldn't matter. Bro, you so disrespectful, dude. And you disrespectful for no reason. Chet chooses to fall back, but if we being honest, J-Dub could be gone and it wouldn't matter. That has to be one of the craziest statements I've ever seen in my life. Chet chooses to fall back. The dude can't dribble. What game was that where he was just going too fast? He was getting called out by Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson was like, bro, slow down. On national TV, he was getting told to slow that. Come on, man. Let's not do this, Chris. J-Dub is way better than Chet. And I'm putting that way on there. Chet is like Aaron Gordon on crack. Or not on crack, but Chet is like Aaron Gordon, bro. J-Dub is a better version of Jamal Murray. Don't let that go over your head. He like a Jaylen Brown, bro. He like a Jaylen Brown, dog. J-Dub is like a stronger Jaylen Brown. Yep. I said it. Especially if he keep this up. All NBA third team, second team all defense, all star. Year 3. Stop playing. Yep. This is my victory lap. What else was I supposed to be looking into? Oh, yeah. So let's do this. So 6 days ago, we got 43 votes. So it's time to speak on it. So y'all see this. We put up a poll. Which young NBA star has the most to gain if they win an NBA championship? Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Damn, I messed it up. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Tyrese Halliburton? Bruh. 47% said Anthony Edwards has the most to gain. Me and Chris, we said it was Jalen Brunson. Now, how everything is going now, SGA. I look at SGA as a shooting guard. If y'all look at him as a point guard, we just watch basketball different. But I think SGA is a shooting guard, 6'6". He's played with a point guard most of his career, even going back to college. But I think SGA, because I'm like I said, I'm considering him a shooting guard. In terms of if SGA gets a conference finals MVP, a finals MVP, has a regular MVP, has this scoring title, and then he continues his career going in these type of directions, SGA easily has the most to gain by winning the championship, bro. SGA could put himself as like the fourth. He could be chasing Dwayne Wade, bro. Yep, I said it. SGA could be chasing Dwayne Wade when it's all said and done. That's why I say I consider SGA a shooting guard. Everybody else try to put him at point guard, so it is what it is. But I think he's a 2. 6'6". And he's always played with a point guard. Like when he played with Chris Paul, he was playing with Patrick Beverly. He was even playing with what's the old boy Emmanuel Quickly at Kentucky. I always thought SGA was a shooting guard. So if I'm looking at him as a shooting guard all time in terms of rankings, he has the most to gain at any young star winning the championship. Yep. And I did have this question, bro. NBA parity. Does the NBA have the most parity that we've ever seen? Because it feel like somebody different winning the championship every year. Let's break this down live. And let's go to see so in the NBA finals, well, that's 2025, bro. The NBA finals, the Boston Celtics, they beat Dallas, right? So that's a different team. Denver beat Miami in 23, right? In 22, Golden State beat Boston, right? In 21, Milwaukee beat Phoenix. 2020, Lakers beat Miami. 19, the Raptors beat Golden State. 18, Golden State, that's when they had won like 2 in a row. So, since 2018, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different champions. And this year is going to be 7 different teams in a row that will win an NBA championship. Does this era have the most parity, and will that continue? I think that's my biggest question, bro. The parity in the NBA. Because we finna have 7 different champions in 7 years, man. There hasn't been a repeat a finals repeat since 2018 Golden State Warriors in the Kevin Durant era. So it's just some food for thought. Just some food for thought. Okay. Now, I did want to hear what Gilbert Arenas said.
Mr. B, do you agree with Jeff Teague saying Brunson is too ball dominant?
Yeah, and I think he spends a lot of time wasting a lot of energy bringing up the ball. I think if they start McBride, he can come off some down screens and some different actions to where he won't have to work so hard. And I think that's one of the reasons why he's always in foul trouble, because he is fatigued. But you know, when the Knicks was making that run in the second half, like I said, when they play inside out, I think the Pacers are all confused because they're moving the ball from side to side, and when that ball movement, there's nothing you can do defensively.
Brunson picked up his 5th foul, about 7 minutes remaining in the game, came back with 137. Did score some big buckets.
My thing is this with how Brunson plays. The guard who's guarding you can't guard you, right? Why do you waste so much time trying to get someone else, right? You're using a pick
just to switch back on.
It's like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you love going against a smaller guard or someone that's equal size or just a little bit taller because you can still shoot over them. You can hit them. Like, so if Neesmith is on you, if TJ's on you, if Hallie's on you, right? Those guys are lunch meat for you, right? For you and how you play, those guys are easy work. What do you?
Ben said this. It shouldn't be nobody giving Brunson no hard trouble. Like, Nembhard's a good defender. Neesmith is a good defender. McConnell's solid. But these dudes should be food for Brunson, bro.
Why are you bringing in other players to get them off you to get the same type of person on you? To then switch again to get the same thing. Like, if the guy is lunch meat on you, just isolate him and go. Make it a faster game for you. It's just weird. I know you want the big so you can drive and try to get the layup, but the guys you have on you at first can't stop you. Right? That's the difference between today's gamers and the old school. If you're elite, you're elite.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck who's guarding. I don't give a fuck if the big is on me or the guard is on me. Both y'all getting this work. Right? If I'm a jump shooter, I want the smaller of the two.
Yep.
Right? I'm not gonna, like, if I have, let's say
Connell.
No, let's say if I have, let's say Shea on me, I'm not gonna do a pick to get Chet on me.
Right.
I don't want Chet on me.
Okay, because it's what
the fuck do I want Chet on me for?
Yeah, he's longer.
Right? I'm sitting here trying to, and now he's 7 foot. I got to try to figure out how to shoot over there. No, I'm going to shoot over you. Right? It depending on what like you got to have in your mind what you're doing. That's why I said some of these guys don't understand the professional, like the people who are experts at scoring, the Kobe's, the Michael. They didn't play the same game versus everybody. They had different packages for everybody. And I don't know, Brunson, you do have a package against guards. I see all your moves. I got a lefty. I'm trying to teach him the same shit that you're doing, right? You have a package. Exhaust that package against them little ass guards. When McConnell gets in and he sees you, he's driving. Because what he does know is when he gets down there, you can't block his shot, even though y'all the same height. You just don't have the athleticism to block it. So he's gonna come. He ain't even gonna fucking pump fake you. He's gonna get in there and then just jump, knowing that you can't reach up there.
Hey, this where Gilbert Arenas getting his bag when he just talk about like scoring and being a guard and what he see, what you should be seeing. This my favorite Gilbert Arenas right here. He really talking ball from a perspective of scoring and from a guard's perspective that scored.
Up there, right? You can see the game playing out, right? You can make it simple for you. And the only way you can make it simple for you is you put McBride in, let him relieve some of that pressure. The fact that he can shoot the fuck out that ball.
And athletic.
That means now what they're going to have to do is say, oh, shit, Neesmith, you guard McBride. Hallie, you guard Brunson. And we'll give you some help.
He can't. Yeah. No. They'll just go. He will have to guard.
See, that's what I'm saying. You see how you fuck, but you see how you fuck it up. Now, when you go guard Mikhail, Mikhail gonna put your ass in the post.
I'm just saying, but you can't.
You're gonna put him on OG. OG gonna try to bullet. But you see how just that one move fucks him up because this kid is aggressive. If not, stay on Hart. Hart's gonna take 4 shots. Cool.
To me, this
you're never gonna foul out.
It's coaching 1-on-1, bro. Like coaching 1-on-1 is pretty.
Ben said Hart should not been playing as much as he been playing, bro. This is not the series for him. Everybody got it, man.
your players in the best position to succeed. The best players on the floor. They got the mismatches. How are we going to put this guy in his best position? All right, like you just said, Brunson, advantage on all 3-point guards that they have, all 3 of them. He will kill them. There should not be a pick and roll with a guard to guard ever. I don't care how stagnant you think it is. Everybody just likes running into a pick and roll and sliding off. It's dumb. It's stupid. It never works unless you want to actually have the other guy guard you. Then you look at pick and roll with Cat. Brunson, pick and roll with Cat. When have we seen it?
I haven't.
When have we seen a pick and roll with Cat and Brunson where he rolls and he passes and he scores?
Maybe once.
Or even on a side pick and roll. We talk Karl Malone, John Stockton, pick and roll, hit the little mid 2. Boom, I hit you. Ha, I got it. Mismatch, whatever. We don't see none of that. To me, it's not up to the players to do that. It's the coach putting you in position. Brunson, we're going to run you on the post tonight. We're running you on all posts.
I will be
Carmelo, Anthony, mid post, turn face. I got this. Whoever come, I got you. Y'all, I got this all night. They can't. They got to bring Neesmith on me. If Neesmith is on me, Holly, that means you're guarding McBride. You're guarding Hart. Y'all got to now be aggressive with who's on you. It's mismatch game now.
He's not an offensive coach.
But that's
I've been said that, bro. You could never, you should never have Halliburton on Mikal Bridges and that to be deemed okay. If Halliburton is guarding Mikal Bridges should be taking about 20 shots a game, bro. Bare minimum. Ain't no way in hell you should be able to hide Halliburton on Mikal Bridges when Mikal Bridges was the number 1 option on the Brooklyn Nets, getting you about 20 plus a game, man. It's just no way. It's no way. Like Brunson holding the ball too much, and he just got to let Mikal cook Tyrese Halliburton. You can't allow Halliburton to hide defensively, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what they should do. To get him from fucking with the ball like that, have somebody else bring the ball, go right into the post.
Right into
mid post, logo post, right there.
Down screen.
All my shit.
You know what I mean? Just make it a simple game at certain parts of the game.
Yes.
Because he will exhaust his dribble. And I don't know if they noticed how they play the pick and roll in the first 3 quarters, not how they played in the last 4 minutes. Like they're more aggressive up, and that's where he gets stuck in. There's
they
like
pushing the offense all the way to the fucking half court line. Like, he's like, why y'all letting them
That's why I
pressure
be
you?
screaming trap. I be like, trap him. I be like, trap him every
It's
time.
like it's either you get that pick and roll at the 3-point line or you get it in the back court.
Yeah, to get him off you all the way.
Yes, do not get it in the front court at the half court, because if they decided to trap your ass there, you're done, because you're not planning on.
Nope.
You're not planning on passing it or picking the ball up, because they didn't do that the first 3 quarters.
And he's getting lucky because they're not doing it.
Oh, that's a player thing too. If I see you guarding him and you about to turn, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna tell you. I'm like, hey, when you turn him, I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so surprised. It's like, man, if Siakam was in the pick and roll, I think he would naturally at the half court trap him.
We got it.
Even if that's not part of the game plan, because he's left-handed, right? And then he's going this way, and then he tries to turn back. Get that.
We got it. And then if we pick it up, this is what the problem is with Siakam.
He don't split pick and rolls either.
Siakam knows.
He don't split, no.
Siakam knows.
I think the Knicks. How do the Knicks match up with the Thunder? Now, I think the Thunder is a bad matchup for the Knicks, man. Thunder defensively, it's gonna be tough. Thunder defensively gonna be tough. The Pacers will give the Thunder a more hard time, but even the Pacers, because they got a lot of depth. But even the Pacers, Thunder beating either team at the East easily. I ain't gonna lie, RC. And so no, Mikal Bridges won't be doing too much in the finals if they do make it.
Knows that when we jump this, everybody is alert to the next pass away.
Hopefully.
So that's championship ball.
Hopefully, though.
So
not doing it.
for him, that's why he hasn't done it, because they ain't on the
That's
line.
what I'm saying. And I be screaming that every time. I be like, yo, why they trap Brunson? Like, he just coming off, dancing.
Yep.
I'm like, trap him one time.
That's how we play at 20. Like, sometimes I'll get certain teams and play at 24-hour fitness, and I'm just go jump. I just go jump them. Like, I just got, see what you're going to do. Turn it over. And it's like, we March Madness out here. We're going to scramble it up to make you muck up your offense to try to think, like, what are they doing now? We ain't doing that. We just chilling. Jump them. No, we just chilling, man. But Indiana is making the Knicks game a little bit easier, because, like you said, they took their foot off the gas. They were pushing up for 3 quarters. Then they eased up in the fourth. So to me, that's Duke defense. That's a Duke type of system where it's fluff until we puffing, blow that bitch down. It's like, oh, y'all motherfuckers are just out here just hustling hard in the
Yeah,
first
that's because that pace has stopped.
Yeah.
When you got them playing half court, they look. It's kind of like
it's nasty.
You got Miles Turner out here shooting from Steph Curry range too. Another one too. Him and Cat just shooting from. They both trying to. You score, I'm gonna score. It's like, bro,
chill,
relax. Nobody can see.
Yeah, man.
Like,
both y'all move the same.
Like even McHale and Cat. Like it's literally like they're all playing their own basketball game.
Yes.
It's not like this. Like you guys, the game needs you. Let OG and Mitchell sit or Hart sit on the weak side doing some weak side shit, right? You three should always be on the same side. So if there's a trap, my first outlet is my second option. It shouldn't have to, I get trapped, it goes to you, and then the second best player gets it here. It should be from me straight to you attack.
Make a move.
Right? Because now you're on the 4-on-3.
If you give it to Hart, like you're saying,
give it to Hart. Now Hart gonna try to look.
He gonna be hesitant. Yeah, I get it for sure.
And that's the thing. Like it could be a little bit easier. You putting the guys on the same side, making sure they're playing some type of 3-man motion. Because if Cat, Brunson, and McHale are on the same side, now it's hard to double any one of them.
Yep.
I ain't gonna say this was a great breakdown. It was a great breakdown. Time to go get to these comments. Let's see what these comments hitting for. I ain't gonna lie. For once, I agree with Shad. I was thinking the same thing. Brunson and Cat have no pick and roll action at all. In fact, when they play together, Cat doesn't get any action at all. Brunson and Tibbs need to pay attention. As fans, we see it because it's obvious, but we get told they are the pros and you don't know what you're talking about. To be real, the fact that the pros don't get it is the problem. A pick was meant for a defender to get off of you, but they can't hold you. What do you need a pick for? Mr. Jennings said it correctly. Tibbs is a defensive coach. The Knicks went up by 17 in game 1. They came back in game 3 down by 20. All with Jalen Brunson on the bench. Let that sink in. It's good when everyone on the panel has actually watched the games and can give their analysis beyond generalities. Damn, I'm retarded. It's one of these reasons shows like this are always more compelling during the playoffs. I enjoyed this conversation. Sounds much more like a coaching issue than a Brunson issue. Nah, Brunson the point guard, bro, and you grown as hell. Brunson got to take some blame for this. Gen Z forgets he doesn't know how Kobe was known as the biggest ball hog in the NBA for at least a decade. This is probably the best comment I've seen. McHale spent like 2 seasons in Brooklyn as the number 1 option. And in the Knicks offense, they don't use him outside of a spot-up shooter. Allow McHale to become a secondary ball handler and scorer, and Brunson can play off him. They need to add variety to their offense. It can be very predictable, especially in late game situations. I agree with that like a motherfucker. We say Tibbs' offensive schemes are trash. I love this. Brunson just gets criticized for making shots while doing the passing that other point guards do. I think game 2 sums up the ridiculous of this. Halliburton 14 points, 11 assists, 1 turnover, 5 for 16 shooting, 3 for 10 from 3. Brunson 36 points, 11 assists, 3 turnovers on 13 for 27 shooting, 5 for 12 from 3. But Knicks lost, so somehow Halliburton had a better game. Yeah. But that's about it for me, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the live stream. Jalen Brunson. Man. Getting roasted right now, dog. But y'all let me know in the comment. Who has the most to gain for winning a championship? Trace Halliburton, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or Anthony Edwards? But these boys didn't know about. Please follow me on all socials. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.